working on the last one. That was really
on
fun.
the last soundboard.
Yeah, on the first Lost episode I was a part of.
Nice.
Not to be confused with the second Lost episode.
Not to be confused with the other Lost episode.
Well, there's just something about you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Alpha Phi Omega. I'm Owen, as always, with my co-host.
Hi, I'm Hazel.
And today we are with our 2 Rush co-chairs this semester. If you two would like to introduce yourself very quickly.
I'm Avery.
I'm Cole.
Thank you, Cole.
Joseph Phillips.
Joseph
Yeah.
Phillips.
It's true.
I was
Cole
waiting
Joseph
for someone
Phillips.
to say it. This is our second attempt at this episode because the last one got nuked and sounded awful. So this is their second time on the podcast. Congratulations, guys. No one else gets that honor.
I feel so special.
Actually, you've been on it like 3 times now. But
All Lost Media.
All Lost Media.
Not this one, though. Not this one, though. Yay!
Thank you, Owen.
You're welcome.
How you doing, Owen?
I'm doing grand.
How you doing, Hazel?
Yay.
Avery, how you doing?
Also, yay.
Okay.
Cole, how are you doing?
Let's get into the first question.
All right. First question I have for you guys. I wanted to know some of the challenges you guys face this semester. So what was like the most difficult aspects of being Rush co-chair this semester? Like what obstacles did you guys face?
Related to Rush co-chair.
Yes, related to Rush co-chair.
Oh, absolutely.
Or just related to Rush?
Let her rip, Avery.
Time management is definitely really important in the position of Rush co-chair. It was very intensive for the first 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So just making sure you had good time management was definitely a big part of that. Having enough people to do all the events was a struggle sometimes. We had to get rid of a few tabling sessions during the last week, but that was like our big push week. So, but other than that, it was a really good position and I'd recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I absolutely agree. I think time management was difficult. And also, I know specifically for me, keeping my energy up across tabling events and call-outs, with everything else that was going on with me, being an RA and also academics, it was tricky to find the motivation sometimes. But when I did get there and when I was able to see all the potential members and the members of the chapter meeting each other for the first time or seeing each other again, especially at the Mafia event, it did feel very personally fulfilling.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I had the pleasure of finally tabling with you, Cole, and it was a grand experience. I really enjoyed it. Last time I couldn't talk about it, but I had a lot of fun tabling with you.
It scares me.
How so?
You know how. Do you want to give a little demonstration on how you table?
I think I table very normally.
Can you
Yeah.
give a little demonstration on how you do that, please, though?
If not, I'll explain.
Avery, you can explain if you
Hey,
like.
Avery, can you do like an impression of
An
Cole
impression.
tabling?
Hands on my head, mind you. Oh my God! I wish there was a gender-inclusive service organization I could join. Alpha Phi Omega!
That's pretty spot on.
No,
I would
that's,
say
like,
a
very
little louder
accurate.
though. Just
Yeah.
like
Oh, I wasn't going to scream
no.
into the
I'm letting
microphone,
people know
but-
it's just a little louder. Of like
A couple hundred more decibels.
yeah,
But we're also
And
outside
There
when you do
might
it,
be
so.
jumping around while he's doing that. It kind of depends on his mood. I feel like
It's
I
true.
don't know. It was pretty entertaining to me.
it was entertaining, but it also scared me because I was like, I can never be that. I was intimidated. I was like, my tabling skills are never that and will never be that.
It
Yeah.
got potentials to come to the table.
It did.
though.
It
Yeah.
did.
It drew people in.
Since Owen is a big Overwatch player, I can. I'm going to say that's my.
Don't dox me like that, bro.
That's my ultimate ability,
Bro.
because usually I see like I only do the really high pitched. Wow, I wonder if I can join. Wonder where there's a gender inclusive service fraternity that I can join. What Alpha Phi Omega? I would do that when there was at least like 20 or 30 people in the area, so it was maximum efficiency.
Yeah.
Because if I only did it when there was like 2 people there,
It's not even
Scared.
worth it at that rate.
It
you
just
know?
scares them
Exactly.
away.
It's just
They
way
look
too
at
much
you.
effort
so
for 2 people.
Yeah, that's my ultimate line, Owen.
Okay.
He also makes people giggle a lot.
He makes me giggle a lot, yeah. I completely understand.
Like when they would like ignore him.
They like snicker a little
Even
and
if
like
they
walk
would
away.
ignore him or if they would acknowledge him, he'd wave and go, "Thank you for acknowledging me."
It's
And
true.
they'd always smile.
it's service to the campus.
One of my favorite memories was we were in Lilly, and I think lecture had just gotten out in like the big lecture hall in Lilly, and it was just swarms of people. Cole was going at it. He was like, I wonder if there's a gender inclusive service organization I could just got constantly going at it. There was one point where Taylor like just handed me the flyers and just hand them out to people as they walk by. And so like Cole was like talking to them and I was like passing out the flyers, and it was great. I think we got a few pledges that way.
Yeah, that's how we got Julianne.
Yeah.
Shout out to Julianne. Yeah, she was over by Lily. And then also I know Aaron, I'd be remiss. I think
remiss is what you're looking for, yeah.
I'd be remiss if I did not mention Aaron personally enjoyed when Aaron said, Cole, do something, just like how Ash says, Bob, do something in the hit game Overwatch.
I like that you're trying to really speak my language right now.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
And the first thing I could come to mind was woof, 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 bark, bark, we walk dogs. And that was...
Did that work?
No, Erin actually shut that one down. She didn't like me barking.
Okay.
He did bark at quite a few people during tabling.
Did you get those people to join APO?
No.
Next question.
Cole, did you go to... What was it?
Recruitment training?
Recruitment training.
I don't know. Avery, did I go to recruitment training?
God, I hope so.
You were supposed to.
I think for next recruitment training, it should just be a video of Cole tabling and like be this.
The do's and don'ts.
Yeah, the do's and don'ts of what Cole does.
I don't know. I feel like I think the whole purpose of tabling is just to constantly improve.
Yeah.
Like, I know when I speak very quickly or when I'm trying to sell something, I jump over, like mix up my words sometimes. Mm-hmm. And this was the first semester after 2 other semesters of tabling that I was able to have like a consistent elevator pitch that I didn't mince up my words on any point.
Yeah.
So I think it is definitely an opportunity to both, get that rejection therapy, and also just improve on those public speaking skills. I
definitely agree with that. I remember like the first elevator pitch I tried to do with APO tabling. It was so bad. Like I was a little embarrassed about it. I think I like jumbled up all the words. I was all over the place, and then Taylor had to step in and save me a little bit with that one. And
you're still look how far you come. Right as we were coming into the podcast space, you were selling APO, and you said we had 3 cardinal principles.
Don't. Cole, you can't do this to me. Cole, you can't do this to me. Please. No.
Say it with me now, guys.
You said we had 3 cardinal principles, leadership. You said we had 3 cardinal principles, LFS, and then you said leadership, friendship, and friendship.
I said leadership again.
Leadership, friendship, leadership.
I'm so sorry.
And then I realized I said that. I was like, wait, no, service. And the guy was like, yeah, I think I got that.
I didn't want to correct you when it happened, but
I felt really embarrassed. I was just talking really fast. I had just ran here. I was a little late, and it was great.
So, as we're on the topic of tabling, I'm curious, what is your guys' favorite tabling memory from this semester? What was the wackiest thing that happened? I'll give you a second to think about it.
Just watching Cole table.
Every single time?
Every single time.
That
was my favorite.
Yeah?
It really just, brought joy into my life.
It's like you get, free entertainment and a service hour when you go tabling.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it called? Jester's immunity? Jester's privilege?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Someone much smarter than me can look it up and explain it. But that was the first thing that came on. Favorite tabling memory from this semester?
You were at all of them, so I know there's a lot to pick from.
Yeah. I was at all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did the first hour, 2 hours of every tabling shift.
Nice.
Even during Arctic temperatures.
Yeah.
Our strongest soldier.
It's true. No. There was one day when we were the second time we were tabling the PMU, I kept recognizing people from all different places. I recognized, I think the mythical pull of that was also trying to speak your guys.
No, I
okay.
I understood.
I don't play Overwatch.
That wasn't an Overwatch
I don't think
reference.
that was Overwatch.
I don't know what that is.
It's okay, me either, Hazel.
Thank you, Avery.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We're giggling because
And they're holding hands. Okay.
there is a I would say maybe like a lemon colored square button that we're all looking at that plays about a 30-second intro for a news show, and Owen and I have been threatening to press it at random times.
I gave Cole permission to press it once at any moment he'd like during the podcast.
And Avery and I are tired.
Oh, I'm very tired. So that was also the mythical pull was that I recognized someone I went to high school's roommate.
Mm-hmm.
That I met maybe twice. So that was a fun one.
And someone who borrowed your computer charger.
That's true.
Did you get it back?
Yes.
Oh.
They borrowed my charger in between semesters while I was doing RA training. He was staying late.
Woof woof. Was that one of your favorite memories?
No, that's up there. I also enjoyed. Owen and I did a skit where we pretended to be ran over by a bike, even though we were about like 10 feet away from the bike.
Way far away from the bike.
I heard about that one.
And someone on their bike actually got off to check if we were okay. And then Owen gave him a flyer, and he took the flyer, and then he biked away.
That's beautiful.
Successful tabling.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. But a real heartfelt answer. My favorite part of tabling was taking a picture of every shift.
Yeah.
I thought it was really sweet to see how many, despite the cold weather, despite the impending rejection, in spite the impending rejection.
You need some rejection therapy sometimes.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite photos of you and me, Cole, is us at tabling, and we're doing like a back-to-back,
Yes.
like with the matching sweaters,
It's
and
true.
like I think that's like one of my favorite photos in the drive right now.
Yeah. It was definitely nice to see everyone's cheery, happy faces promoting our gender inclusive service fraternity.
I think, how many pledges were inducted this semester? Do you know?
It's like 27, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You did a good job
the spring is always on the lower side.
compared to fall, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, from everyone I've talked to, they seem very into APO. Like
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna have a very high retention rate this semester. Everyone I've like seen has been very, very like into it.
I think there were also a few more pledges at alternate induction that we didn't count. So it could be a few more than 27
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So closer to 30 maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's usually a number we aim for, and it makes sense because most people are looking for like new clubs or community when the academic year starts,
Yeah.
because that's when the
Not in the
Be Involved
spring.
fair is.
Yeah.
That's when freshmen get to campus. So
Why were you two interested in becoming Rest co-chairs? What inspired you guys?
I just like Cole.
You know what? I appreciate the honesty. You just wanted to hang out with Cole?
That's not
Oh,
that is
yeah.
not true. Let's
Yeah.
set the record straight. Avery asked me, "Do you want to be Rush co-chair?"
Yeah.
And I thought about it, and then my first thought was, "No, that's a lot of work." And then I thought, "There's no one else I'd rather do it with but Avery."
Aw, gee.
I think you guys have been an
thanks.
awesome team. Like,
Yeah.
You guys have absolutely killed it this semester.
Fist bump. Okay.
So wholesome. Such wholesomeness in this small podcast room I'm feeling right now.
Yeah. What does it feel like?
Feels
Warm?
it feels like leadership, friendship,
Soggy?
leadership.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Just
I'm leaving.
dude, you got to commit to it at some point. You can't keep just pretending.
He keeps trying to press the button for those who can't see, which is all of you.
Do you need more slack for your earbud?
No, I'm just having
headphones?
fun.
It's
playing
fun to
it.
play
It
with.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lost art. I mean, most phones are mobile now. They don't have the cord. I'm actually secretly 50 years old.
I didn't realize. Do RAs have a secret like telephone phone or
No.
telephone phone wall
No,
telephone? That
I
they
can't
use?
talk about the RA secrets.
You can't talk about the RA secret phone, bro.
No. The RA, I mean, the duty phone is just an iPhone 10.
Dang, they're behind.
Actually, I don't know what iPhone it is. I'm sorry, university residences, for calling you guys outdated.
How dare you?
But yeah, no, Avery was the one that originally put their name down on the co-chair sign up. And I knew I wanted to do something in the same vein as kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know whether or not I'd be able to commit to parenting because I wanted to make sure that RA was handled. So I thought about it, and when I talked to with previous rush co-chairs, they talked about how it's very front heavy because it's only that first 5 weeks. Yeah. And I was very candid with our PTs that RA and academics was going to come first because I like my job and I want to graduate.
Yes.
And they were
things.
they were very receptive. So I'm very thankful for Addison and Noah to be able to cooperate with me on that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I also really do like tabling, if that's not obvious.
No, yeah, we could tell.
Even my first semester active, I mean, I wasn't to the degree that I am now, but first semester active, it was also much akin.
I fear what you're going to be like your senior year. I fear that.
What a menace, bro. Oh my goodness. Job lined up, about to graduate, like it's over.
Screaming like I feel like we need to get a megaphone. I think APO needs
I don't
a
know
megaphone.
if we should.
I am the megaphone.
I think we need like a blue megaphone with with yellow APO on it. I feel like that would just add so much to our organization as a whole, and I would use it in the office every single day.
And that's a great time to actually plug our Amazon wish list.
We have an Amazon wish list?
No.
Oh.
We should get one, though.
It's just like a podcast thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But in all seriousness, I ran for PT, didn't get it, but I knew I still wanted to be involved in like the pledging process in some sort of way. So I decided parenting PT buddy, and then I guess it was Rush Co-Chair next that I decided. And then social media was last because it kind of tied into all of those. Yeah. But Rush I was really excited for because it's really like the front hand, strong arm of getting those people interested and getting people to know what APO is about. And it was very rewarding. It was a rewarding experience for sure.
Yeah.
You both mentioned that you had Avery, you had other co-chair positions, and then Cole, you had your RA position, obviously. How was that like juggling doing rush things? How was that juggling the 2 or 3 things that you guys also had going on?
So we met because we both moved in early to the semester. Fortunately, we were able to meet before the semester started. We were very candid with each other about what worked for our schedules and what didn't, especially with tabling, because call-outs we were a little more flexible with because it was in the evening.
Yeah.
But with tabling, we were able to commit to Tuesdays and Thursdays, I was completely off this semester, so I didn't have to worry about getting to class or anything. So I knew that I could commit to tabling on those 2 days, and then Wednesdays were my busier side, so some call-outs I couldn't make then. So yeah, it was definitely a balance. Something really helpful we did is that we made our own calendars as we were planning something. What we did first was that, and if I'm remembering this wrong, please do correct me. What we did is that we first made the calendar. Like we said, all right, we want call-out number 1 to be here, call-out, and then tabling number 1 to be here, and then so on and so forth. And then after we knew what dates we wanted the call-outs and tabling, we then filled in where and what we're doing on those days. Because then we were able to figure out, like, okay, this call-out is more service-based, this call-out is more membership-based. Let's do service instead of membership.
Yeah.
To give people the variety that we, as a gender-inclusive service fraternity, represent.
Yeah.
And we were very fortunate that our schedules kind of aligned this semester. So we both had really busy days on Wednesdays. I only have 1 class on Thursday. I wasn't able to make all of the Tuesday shifts because I also have 3 classes on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But we were very fortunate that our schedules kind of matched up a little bit. So we were available at the same time so we could still table together and work together.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry. I thought Owen was holding water in his mouth.
I was, and now Hazel's staring at me, and it's making me very
He
uncomfortable.
keeps picking up his water bottle.
Because I'm thirsty?
It's like every 5 seconds.
Thank you, Hazel. I really appreciate it.
So this is the news intro.
Yeah, this is the yellow button we were
This is
referring
the
to
yellow
whole
button.
podcast.
It's
Now-
gonna keep.
It's gonna go for like a
Now
minute.
we have to sit. So
This is like a superhero.
Wait, hold on. Can we listen to Beat Trump?
ooh, that's
Oh.
so
Ooh,
hard, bro.
ooh, that was crisp. That was
That
crisp.
gets me excited to do a podcast, bro. Or is that the outro? Is that the intro or outro?
That was outro.
Oh, that gets me excited to end a podcast, bro. Not
Yeah.
right now though, because we have another question.
Okay, good.
So would you two say you're happy with the outcome of Rush this semester?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's always the sense of uncertainty
Mm-hmm.
when we're widening the circle of our chapter. I think that even if we had a 10-person pledge class, the experience that we provide to the potential members would just be more concentrated.
Yeah.
I think that personally helped me motivate me, because even if we got like a lower number, it would still be a good experience for everyone.
Yeah.
And that's what APO is all about, giving those bonding opportunities, connecting people to their campus and communities, and meeting some service-oriented individuals.
Yes, sir. Love doing community service, guys.
Personally, no, I'm not.
God,
Oh.
dude, nice. I guess, yeah, Hazel technically did it last time.
Sorry if he just kept like teasing it. I was like, I gotta do it. I felt like it was the time to do it when I pressed it.
I'm probably leaving this in. You know that, right?
I hope so.
Okay.
I
No, go ahead, Avery. I want to hear what you have to say after the beat drop.
Is it still going?
It's
I think-
done. You're good.
Okay. Not again. I really enjoyed Rush. I think we did a great job. We didn't do every little thing that we wanted to do, but I don't think that's also always realistic to accomplish everything, especially in a 5-week time span with academics and RA stuff,
Yeah.
and I have other clubs, and so I was very happy with our result and what we did accomplish.
Yeah. I do know the RA and me did take control. Like, my eyes rolled to the back of my head when we were planning, and Avery did shut down a couple of the events that I pitched to her. She didn't shut them down. She just stared at me for about 30 seconds, and I
Can
was
we
like,
hear one?
root beer kegger.
What
Yeah,
does
no.
that entail?
I just didn't think it was.
That's not APO friendly.
Root beer
Yeah,
keg
thank
stand?
you.
Like,
No, just a kegger. You on Walmart, you can buy like a giant a keg of root beer.
yeah.
then-
I feel like that gives the wrong impression
Why-
of what APO is.
Why couldn't we
Agreed.
do a root beer kegger? I don't see the issue with that.
It's promoting drinking culture.
It is
I
promoting
think
drinking
I
culture.
also deleted it off our document before we shared it to Addison and Noah. I didn't want them to get the wrong
Good idea. Good idea.
I think conceptually, we all dress up like, when you guys can cut this if you want. We all dress up like the ideal social frat man, with the backwards cap and the polo shirt and the khaki shorts
And the cardigan over the shoulders.
and the cardigan over the shoulders.
I love it.
And
People are going to get a complete wrong idea
We
of
do
APO. They're going to think we're actually a fraternity.
oh yeah, totally.
Can we have like non-alcoholic beer cans? Like, you know those like
No,
non-alcoholic
that's
beer, like
bad
brands.
pushing it.
I feel
That's
like,
definitely pushing it.
but it's not
Can we do
alcoholic.
like red
Root
solo
beer- so
cup?
I
root
think
beer.
having a keg is pushing it, Cole.
Okay, but a keg
any
could
sort.
inherently not have alcohol in it. Kegs don't just store alcohol.
Yeah, they
We're
store
gonna
me
have
sometimes.
triple
Don't
X root
blink
beer.
at me like that, Avery.
Yeah.
That's how I looked at Cole when he brought up the idea.
Yeah, but I did get Mafia Night in the Jedi room.
That was Mafia
amazing.
Night was such a. I quite enjoyed that one. I would like it to be known to everyone who was not there. I was 2 for 2, but then I got killed, and you guys just kept letting the killer go.
Which
Eddie,
round was that?
It was with Eddie. It was Eddie and Eric were the two mafias. I got Eric out immediately, and then I was like, I think it's Eddie because I just had a sense. And then Eddie said something,
Dude,
and I
Eddie
caused
had
everyone.
just such a great defense
And
when it was his turn.
His defense was stupid. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to say what the defense was. If you're curious, don't ask him. It's just going to be for who was in the room.
Yeah. Okay.
It bought him a little.
And we resume. Are you practicing physics right now with the waves?
Like jump roping.
Oh.
Oh, I hate that.
That's
I hate that so much.
That's an amazing noise.
Through the headphones, that does not sound amazing.
But I think the Mafia night was such a fun one because I genuinely like was able to interact with the pledges or the potentials, like, but I was able to like, I felt like I was able to like personally like interact with like pledges and get to know them in a way, because it's like having arguments with people is kind of fun to like, just like it breaks the ice so easily, a game like Mafia, where it's just like you're just accusing people left and right and you're just trying to like figure out who it is.
No.
And I think that's just such a fun way to like get to know people, where it is just like you're arguing in a joking way, where it's like,
oh, is it a funny way? I don't agree.
I don't know. I think Eddie
Yeah.
did a great job breaking the ice, personally.
but it's just like I said, it's a great way to break the ice that makes people feel more comfortable around you. And I feel like the pledges who did get to experience that have been able to meet a lot of actives and like have felt a lot more comfortable like in this organization.
What did you guys think of Rush?
I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed the tabling events I went to. I enjoyed the call outs I was able to go to. I think you guys absolutely killed it. You guys were a great team. I love that there were more service-based call-out meetings. I feel like that really shows what APO is as an organization, and kind of it's a good introduction to what we do. And like it's not just membership and it's not just leadership events, but service is our like main focus. And I feel like having those as call-out events was such a good idea.
Is it my turn?
If it is, yeah. I also have a question for Avery as like a final thing, if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I'll share my opinion. I really like the Rush process itself was a lot of fun. This is the most call-outs I've gone to for Rush before. I feel like I wasn't really involved in the fall Rush this last semester, but like I really like the call-outs that you guys put on, that we all went to. The card making was a lot of fun. The really big call-out was fun. I know that one's pretty standard, though. They do the same thing every time. Doing the Macarena to dubstep music was really
It went on for so long. It went on for so long.
We do not talk about the big call-out Macarena incident of spring 26.
Can we talk about the gummy bear incident that happened at the call-out?
No.
That I requested?
No.
Avery, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Imagine our audio is being projected into the ears of the next two Rush co-chairs. What advice do you have for them?
I mean, it's a good question.
It is
so
a good question.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good question. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to get every little thing done. As long as you put time and effort into the basis of the events, they're going to turn out well, because we have great people that help us along and that support us. You always have support from PTs and from other co-chairs and from other members. If you ask people to volunteer, they will probably volunteer. It's very rare that they don't. And have fun with it, honestly, because it was a very fun experience and very enjoyable, and just take in the little things that happen, I guess, because it doesn't last forever. It only lasts those 5 weeks, and it may seem like a long time in the beginning, but by the end you're like, wow, can't believe it's over.
No, you have a bunch of new sullies. Yay!
It's true.
What about you, Cole? Same question.
Thanks for asking. Everyone deserves the opportunity to join Alpha Phi Omega. I know that it has helped me be a better person, be a better leader, be a better friend, be a better of service, be a better servant. No.
No.
LFS.
Sure. But yeah, I enjoyed that we casted a wide net, and I don't bother every single person without a purpose. I bother them because in every single person I see something that in every single person I see that spark that someone can find, that they could find that. I'm trying to make it sound cool. Everyone can find something they want to do in Alpha Phi Omega, even if it's something as simple as the scrapbook or something as complex as being VP service. It's a great organization, and it's worth it. It really is.
I agree.
I also agree.
Talk to everyone, because everyone deserves a chance to know what Alpha Phi Omega is, even if it doesn't seem like they will want to join. I got a few people to get super interested that I didn't originally think were going to be interested, so just talk to everyone.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I say it's a good thing to end the episode on.
Yeah.
Cole?
Well, I have one more thing that we can end the episode on.
Go ahead. I was going to say, Cole, would you like to sign us out?
This has been the Alpha Phi Omega podcast, joined by the hosts of Hazel Fisher-Keller, Owen Brown, and the beautiful, the amazing, the awesome, the PogChamp, Avery Carter.
And Cole Joseph Philipsak.
And Cole Joseph Philipsak.
Yay. Appreciate you guys taking the time to come out
Boiler up.
and talk to us today.
Cole, have you ever thought about being in podcast?
I ran for podcast coach here and didn't get it for fall 26.
Seriously?
For fall 25.
I think you should. I feel like you would be a great podcast co-chair.
You're going to have to cut this.
Okay.
Well, we've already outroed.
Oh, yeah.
Also, why would we have to cut that? I'm just saying you'd be a good podcast co-chair.
I don't understand your accent.
You should try podcast co-chair again. Have a good night. Go. Avery had a story to share.
Okay, here's the story of how I met Cole Joseph Philipsak.
I'm intrigued. Let's hear it.
We were in the same learning community, Agricultural Technologies and Innovations. I think that's what it's called. Dr. Buckmaster, he's my king. But Cole came in one day, and he refutes this fact, but he said, "Do you know what APO is?" No. No one does.
Believe it or not, buddy, no one does.
Do you want to join? No. No, I don't. And this fact was later proven to be good that I said no, because he came in when we were doing a tour of some agricultural plant house thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a plant x-ray machine. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he ran in late, pale as a ghost, okay, sweating.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him, I said, "Are you okay?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah, I just ran here and I gave blood." And I said, "Do you want some fruit snacks?" And he politely declined.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Why did you give blood?" "For Alpha Phi Omega." "Oh, okay, so I'm definitely not joining now if I have to."
Look at you now, 3 co-chairs deep.
Yeah. But Asha was the one who got me interested, because she was my chem lab partner.
So was she in that same class?
In the learning community?
Yeah, that the story takes place?
No.
Okay.
No, but Cole really tried his hardest. He really did. He tried to get me to join at least 3 times. Every single time I said no. He
doesn't give up.
He doesn't give up. No, and, you know, I admire his persistence.
I think all of the Grissums and all of APO can agree. We're very happy you joined.
Aw, thanks. Shucks. But that's the story of how I met Cole Joseph Philipsak. He was my best friend in that learning community. Even though he wouldn't take my fruit snacks.
Nope.
I really thought he should have them. He was really,
looked like
really
he was going to
pale.
die if he didn't, bro.
He looked like he was about to pass out. And I think he almost did. I think he told me he almost did.
Probably.
Because he ran there.
He should not have ran afterwards.
No.
After donating blood? Yeah, no, that's not a good decision.
He told me he didn't want to disappoint Dr. Buckmaster, and which is fair because Dr. Buckmaster was just a sweet older man, but
it's okay to be late to class like once in a while.
Especially if you're donating blood.
Yeah, I think you would understand.
Service. LFS.
Cole's serving all the
Leadership.
time, bro.
Friendship and leadership.
Leadership, friendship, leadership.
Yeah, that's all I have. But thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Owen.
You're welcome, Avery.
I'm dying, guys.